Hey guys, welcome back to GoalMatol. The journey has led us to the biggest match in world football as Spain face Argentina in unforgettable FIFA World Cup 2026 final. This is the 100% original PS 20 simulation I personally recorded and editing this match for entertainment purpose only with no copyright issue, no third party footage. Let's kick off.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So that's got things underway. Yamal. Cucurella.
Spain have been one of the tournament's most exciting teams. The 2010 FIFA World Cup champions covered their group before defeating Austria in the round of 32, eliminating Portugal in the round of 16, overcoming Belgium in the quarterfinals, and defeating France in a breathtaking semi-final.
Alvarez. Martinez. Taliafico. De Paul. Martinez. De Paul. And here's Messi. Messi. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Taliafico.
Their quick passing, fearless attacking football, and incredible teamwork have brought Le Rosa within touching distance of his second World Cup title.
Oyarzabal. Pedri. Cucurella. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Molina. Molina played over towards the opposite flank. Martinez. Receives it in a good position here. McAllister. De Paul. Alvarez. That has been knocked clear. Rodri. And it's Porro.
Argentina, the defending world champions, have won against Pro while they are among football greatest nations. They dominate the group stage before defeating Cabo Verde, Egypt, Switzerland, and finally rivals England in the unforgettable semi-final.
Pedri.
They are chasing football victory tonight,
And
while
here's
make
Nico
their
Williams.
back-to-back FIFA World
Well,
Cup
that's good
champion
defending.
and
He
earn
squeezed the
the
play and he
historic
gave him no chance
fourth
to
World Cup
get on the
title.
turn.
Molina. Played towards the other side. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Martinez plays it in.
Well read. The danger is averted. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Martinez. Tagliafico. Martinez. Tagliafico.
De Paul. Molina. De Paul. McAllister. Molina. Alvarez. McAllister. Alvarez. McAllister. Oh, good spread. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And he will... Oyarzabal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Over to the left. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Now it's William. He's having a shot! Time to deliver. Chooses to go back. Pedri.
Martinez.
Messi. Molina. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella. And they've got a throw. Cucurella. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's neat. Oyarzabal, and he's gone backward here. Can he finish? Molina. Alvarez. Molina. Molina chooses to go cross-field.
Tagliafico.
Lovely bit of skill. Martinez. Muscular approach does pay off here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pedro Porro clears it away. Nico Williams. Rodri shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Messi. Molina. Alvarez. And here's Messi. And it's Molina. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedro Porro. And it's hoisted clear. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Messi. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Tagliafico, aimed forwards. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. And a goal kick. McAllister. Martinez. And here's Messi. Alvarez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Molina flashes it across. Kubasi. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. It's a promising position. Cucurella crosses.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Cucurella clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Nico Williams. Knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. So who's he picking out? Chooses to go back. And it's Pedro. He's having a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella. He'll try to keep this alive. That's the throw. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Nico Williams. Out towards the flank. Alvarez. De Paul. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. It's gone for a throw-in. Tagliafico. Now here's the delivery. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, such a clever touch. Nico Williams. Rodri. Messi. Alvarez. Messi. Martinez.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Martinez. McAllister. Spain are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Martinez. Tagliafico. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Proves too strong. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Alvarez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. McAllister. De Paul, gently done. Martinez. Tagliafico. Martinez. Tagliafico. De Paul. And here's Messi. Molina takes aim and crosses. Rodri. Nico Williams. Martinez. Molina. Alvarez. Molina. Looks to the other side. Tagliafico. Yamal wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Martinez. Goes for the shot! And that's off target.
Alvarez really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Lovely feet. Kubasi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Martinez. Tagliafico. Molina. Martinez. Alvarez. And Martinez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Martinez. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Martinez. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Header! And the ball's come loose here. Rodri. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Gets it away. Ball is over the line. Yamal laid out to the left flank. And it's Pedri. That's good play. And here's Yamal. It's a loose ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! There is the breakthrough!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Molina. Picks it up out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. He can get that clear. McAllister. It's run loose here. And it's played forward. McAllister. And if you have just joined us, still just one. Yeah, he's fouled him there. piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Kubasi. Martinez. Alvarez. Out to the right. Molina. Looking for a decent ball in. And a shot! And here's Alvarez. That's tidy. Oh, good ball. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Otamendi. De Paul. Spread out to the left. Martinez. And here's Messi. And a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared without complication. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedri. Looking here to chip it through. Played back in. Nico Williams. There are a few waiting for it. And that has been clubbed away. It'll be a throw-in. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Molina. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Martinez. Romero. McAllister. Molina. And it's Molina. And here's Alvarez. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Howson can get it clear. Martinez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Laporte. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. That's very neat. Great work on the overlap. Cucurella puts the ball in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Lisandro Martinez gets it away. clearly not happy with that.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And it's Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Alvarez. Martinez. Tagliafico. He is just caressing the ball. Tries to get it clear. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Romero gets across to intercept that. That's really well manoeuvred. Mikel Oyarzabal. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Martinez. Molina. Martinez. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. McAllister. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That'll be a throw. Molina. And here's Alvarez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Nico Williams. Kubasi. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. The pool did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Cucurella, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Tagliafico.
Played into the middle.
Unai Simon claims it without any fuss.
Martinez.
Martinez. Molina. Alvarez. And it's Molina.
Showing good feet. Can he deliver?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Get a throw in.
Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in.
McAllister. Nice interception, well timed. The Paul wins the duel this time. Tagliafico. Over to the left.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's been repelled.
Nico Williams. Molina. Molina played over towards the opposite flank. McAllister. Martinez. Molina. Martinez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Great reaction. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Cucurella. Nice control. Nico Williams. Alvarez. Martinez. Taliafico. Martinez. De Paul. Martinez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Martinez. Martinez chips it through. And he thumps it clear. McAllister. Shoots! Sticks it away!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Steaming on goalwards. No way through, so back it comes. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice physical challenge. Alvarez. De Paul. Molina. Ball's gone out of play. Molina. McAllister. Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro tries a cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
McAllister shifted upfield. Tagliafico. Martinez. Alvarez. De Paul played out towards the right wing. Molina's cross. Carlson gets it away. Romero have it back and can go again. Very nicely done. Martinez. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
The Paul was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. And it's Cucurella. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Alvarez. Molina chooses to go cross-field. Martinez. And here's Messi. Oh, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the comeback is complete. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
McAllister looking to add to his goal. Plays it out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Molina. Rodri getting this one clear. Now it's Martinez.
Martinez plays it in.
Pedri. Cucurella goes on a run down the left wing. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Yamal. Pedri. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tagliafico. Martinez. De Paul. De Paul spreads it out wide. Out of play for a throw. Tagliafico. He decides to cross it. Pedri can get it clear. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Yamal, chance for a shot! Alvarez. McAllister. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Molina. And reclaimed it in a trice. Laporte looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. Rodri moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Otamendi. De Paul. Molina. Molina hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Messi. Messi hits it! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And he's heaved it away. That is lovely. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure.
And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal.
Out to the right.
Pedro Porro. Pedri. Yamal. Messi. Martinez. Martinez. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Cracking ball. Nico Williams.
Nice physical challenge.
That is a little undercooked. Nico Williams. Nico Williams laid out to the left flank. And across it goes.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Oyarzabal plays it short. And it's Cucurella. And here's Yamal. Shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Paul. McAllister. Martinez. Pedri. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Molina. Alvarez. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal in with the challenge. Otamendi. Molina. Martinez. De Paul. And it's Molina. McAllister. Martinez. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. This might spell danger. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cucurella. That's an imaginative pass. And he's straight offside. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Pedri. Otamendi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Paul. Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Howson, aim forwards. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. That is a brilliant interception. Deftly away. De Paul. And here's Messi. Laporte does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Cucurella. Well played. Important challenge that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Lisandro Martinez, gently done. And here's Martinez hits it! And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Alvarez. Applies the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. De Paul. Big chance! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pedri. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Played into space out wide. Otamendi with the clearance. Cucurella wins the duel this time. And it's hoisted clear. Martinez. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella.
Cucurella gets into some space. And that's been well dealt with. And that's been won straight back.
Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal.
Played out to the right.
Pedro Porro.
Oh, it's played into the area.
A lot of space ahead of him. And here's Nick.
And can he finish it?
And the ball's come loose here.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Otamendi gets it away. Williams, spread out to the left. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's been easily repelled. Well, that's well done, really robust. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal clipped into space. And that has been cleared. McAllister. Martinez. Tagliafico. Oh, it's a...
And Messi! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Howson. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams.
Oh, nice touch. Alvarez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Muscular approach does pay off here. Molina. McAllister. Martinez. Proves too strong. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. McAllister with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lisandro Martinez gets rid without sophistication. And it's Porro. That's a...
Oyarzabal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lisandro Martinez, shifted upfield. And here's Messi hits it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. Played through for the wide man. Cucurella. That's a throw. Cucurella played back in. Martinez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Molina. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Cucurella.
Well, for me, Peter, it's kind of possession without penetration now. They have to change tack, they really do.
Nico Williams. Over to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Molina. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. Good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely feet. Martinez. Tries a shot!
Martinez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Pedri. And that is out of play. McAllister. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Nice control. McAllister. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Laporte attempts a clearance. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pau Kubasi can get it clear. Pedro Porro. Yamal gently done. Romero. Tagliafico. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Romero. Tagliafico. Molina. Martinez. And here's Messi, and Messi! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Pedri. And it's played forward. It's run loose here. Alvarez.
into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Romero, Taliafico. Martinez. Claimed it back swiftly. McAllister. Molina. De Paul. Aim forwards. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Pau Kubasi clears it away. Decent progress down the left. Oyarzábal on a charge down the left. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Looking for a decent ball in. Nico Williams. Alvarez gets it clear. Spain have reclaimed it. Cucurella. Played out wide. Oh, that's nice. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Paul. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Taliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez does really well to win the ball there. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Rodri. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Now it's Oyarzábal. That has found him in acres of space. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely shaped cross. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Molina wins the duel this time. Cucurella. De Paul. Alvarez. Molina. Played towards the other side. Taliafico. De Paul. De Paul, that's a delicate pass. And they can't read. That's a throw. And it's Molina. He is just caressing the ball. Out to the right.
Excitement did not stop here.
That's
Spain
tiny.
struck again with another stunning attack.
Danger averted for now.
The
Period.
excitement don't stop here.
That's a good half.
Spain
They've gone
struck
blow for
against
blow,
with another
and it's
stunning
2-2.
attack to restore their
So we're just
advantage,
settling back
but
into this second
Argentina
half.
refused to back down. Just
No
before
changes
the
at the interval from either
half-time
side.
whistle play,
Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Davis lastly produced another moment
Pedro
of
Porro.
magic to lead the score at 2-2. Both teams
Needs a
have
bit of
created
penetration to go with all
chances,
this possession.
goalkeepers have made outstanding saves,
Now it's Yamal.
and the atmosphere inside the stadium is
Yamal.
absolutely electrical.
Oh, such
Now
a
with
clever
just
touch.
45 minutes running, everything is still to play for. Will
Brilliantly cut
Spain
out.
complete their dream of winning a second FIFA World Cup, or will Argentina define their
McAllister.
crown and become back-to-back world champions?
Molina.
Stay with GoalMatol
Alvarez.
because if the first half
De
was
Paul.
there incredible, the second half will promise to be
Molina.
even more unforgettable.
McAllister. Martinez. Tagliafico. Martinez. Martinez. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Alvarez. And it's Molina. De Paul. McAllister. Tagliafico. That's good play. McAllister. Alvarez. Goes for goal! Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Laporte. Laporte shifted upfield. That pass has been well intercepted. Molina. Molina played over towards the opposite flank. Martinez. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro making good progress on the right-hand side. Throw it. Williams. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Here's Oyarzabal. Messi. Martinez towering forward here. He's gone for goal!
Martinez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Martinez. Molina. And it's played forward. Tagliafico. Martinez. Tagliafico. Molina. De Paul. Molina. And here's Alvarez. And here's Messi. And a chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pau Kubasi, gently done. Rodri. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedri. He's taking on the lot of them. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Porro. Messi. Martinez. It's a throw-in. Tagliafico. De Paul. Alvarez. Here's a shot! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pedri. Howson. Cucurella. Rodri. Nico Williams. Over to the left. That has been cut short. Molina. McAllister. Alvarez. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Williams knocks it out wide. He has found a way through. And it's Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Molina played towards the other side. Tagliafico. Martinez. McAllister. Alvarez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Lobbed in behind. That's going to go a long way. And it's Porro. That's a cute ball. Keeper has taken decisive action. Here comes another cross. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. Martinez played out towards the right wing. Alvarez flings in across. Al Kubasi attempts a clearance. Pedro Porro. Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Alvarez. Molina chooses to go cross-field. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Succumbs to the pressure. Martinez. Alvarez. And here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal. Yamal. Molina. Alvarez. Molina. Looks to the other side. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tagliafico. And he whips it across. Nico Williams. Rodri. And here's Messi. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Oh, good spread. And here's Yamal. Williams. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Howson cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Molina. De Paul. McAllister. Martinez. Molina. And he goes cross-field. McAllister. Alvarez. Martinez. McAllister. Alvarez. Martinez. And back out it comes. Alvarez. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Howson. Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Well-timed, excellent interception. Molina played over towards the opposite flank. McAllister. Martinez. De Paul. And it's Molina. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Otamendi can get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oyarzabal being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Molina with the clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Nico Williams, and that's aimed into the middle.
Martinez. Messi. Now it's Martinez. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. McAllister. Tagliafico. De Paul. Martinez. De Paul. Molina. Alvarez. Martinez. And here's Messi. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Howson. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Does well to get it back. Nico Williams. Moved on forwards. Martinez claims comfortable. Molina. And it's played forward. And here's Messi. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Back when it goes. It's a threatening ball. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Rodri. Nico Williams. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal. Tagliafico. Martinez. De Paul. Alvarez. Molina. Very nicely done. He's in space and looking for option. Oh, smashing header! Yamal. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Martinez. Tagliafico. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Oh, red, nice interception. Martinez. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedro Porro. Almost an hour gone. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Alvarez. McAllister. Martinez. Martinez. Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. Shot a goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Martinez, nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Romero shifted upfield. And it's Molina. Molina. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, sweet feet. Al-Kubasi clears it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Is there any support? He might not need it. Yamal. De Paul wins the duel this time. Molina. Alvarez, gently done. And it's Molina. Showing good feet. Molina played with finesse. It's gone out for a throw-in. Martinez. Takes a shot! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking we need right now.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Yamal. Pedro Porro. Tries a measured ball. And he's there to get it away. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedri. That pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Otamendi aim forwards. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. Tagliafico chooses to go cross-field. Martinez. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. Molina does really well there, strong defending. Tagliafico. Martinez. And here's Messi. And it's Molina. McAllister. Martinez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And straight into the wall. Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Howson gets good distance on it. Tagliafico. Martinez. Alvarez. And there's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Rodri. Cucurella. Cucurella shifted upfield. De Paul. Oyarzabal. Tagliafico. Martinez. Romero. McAllister. Martinez. And here's Messi. Messi spread out to the left. Plenty to aim at here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Martinez. Aimed in towards the centre. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Alvarez!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Howson. Pedri. Nico Williams.
Cucurella. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, it's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Martinez. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. Oh, that is a bit special. Argentina take the lead. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Martinez does really well to win the ball there. The ball looks to the other side. Tagliafico. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a quick ball upfield. Alvarez. Alvarez laid out to the left flank. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cucurella. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bit too much weight on the pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Alvarez. That's a fabulous ball. Rodri getting this one clear. Alvarez. He's cut it out. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nico Williams. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Messi. Alvarez laid out towards the right wing. Out for a throw. he has been fouled there. Cucurella. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Cleared away. Rodri. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? Crosses it in here. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Played towards the other side. Tagliafico. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ambitious ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That has been cleared. Yamal, and he shoots! Molina. Alvarez. McAllister. Played out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. De Paul.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Williams. That's really well cleared. Romero. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's aimed into the middle. Time to deliver. That's very neat. Turns and goes back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Spectacular save! And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
McAllister. He's in a good position. Chance! Yamal. Kubasi. Lofted upfield. Yamal. Now he's off and running. Howson. Yamal. Goes down, but nothing given. McAllister. Molina. De Paul. Martinez. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Pedro Porro. Now it's Oyarzabal. Romero cuts out the pass. Martinez. Martinez sends that a long way. Molina. Alvarez. And here's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Laporte defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Nice physical challenge. Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Porro. Calmly anticipates. McAllister. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nico Williams. Yamal. He has a look up. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Yamal. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. The referee's given a throw. Now that's well seen too. Alvarez. Romero. Otamendi. Tagliafico. De Paul. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez chooses to go cross-field. McAllister. Martinez. And here's Messi. Tries a deft little ball. There's the shot! Should have put that one away.
Alvarez really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Alvarez wins the duel this time. Martinez, over to the left. In it comes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There will be a throw-in. Romero.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nico Williams. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Nico Williams. And claimed it back swiftly. Rodri. Pedro Porro.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Alvarez. And it's Molina. That's good play. McAllister. De Paul.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played into space out wide. Cucurella. What a throw in. Played into the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It's a clearance, but not much of one. He is just caressing the ball. Cross goes in there. And that was very necessary.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
De Paul. Alvarez. Martinez. Tagliafico. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedro Porro looking to get on the end of this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Molina. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Molina puts them all in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Messi. Tagliafico. Martinez. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, should have put that away.
Messi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Williams. And it's Pedri. Otamendi gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Pedri spread out to the left. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Decent chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
McAllister. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pedro Porro. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Romero. Laporte. Rodri. Nico Williams. Nice looking ball. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Williams. Very nicely done. And it's Pedri. Spain have a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tagliafico. The pass is intercepted. Rodri. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Looks to the other side. Cucurella. Out to the left it goes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Martinez. Martinez plays it in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Martinez. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cucurella.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. And he's there to get it away. And that's a throw. And it's Porro. Ball comes in. That has been knocked clear. That is lovely. Nice interception, well timed. Rodri. Out to the right. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Can he deliver? Goes to finish!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Deftly away. Pedri, played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Yamal.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Messi. Tagliafico. And here's Messi. Messi! And that's a real chance missed. And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. And that is out of play. De Paul with the delivery. We can get that clear.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella picks it up now. Danger averted for now. Molina.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tagliafico. And here's Messi. Cucurella clears it away. That's a throw. De Paul. That's tidy. And it's McAllister. And here's De Paul.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Howson. Howson gently done. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Pedro Porro.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Oh, that's a nice ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Proves too strong. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Molina. Pedri wins the duel this time. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Nice control. Cucurella puts the ball in.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Martinez. McAllister. Martinez. Tagliafico.
McAllister. Martinez. Alvarez. Alvarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pedri. Laporte. Nico Williams.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Alvarez. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chooses to go back.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Spain have to get it into the box and quickly.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Martinez. Tagliafico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams laid out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Nico Williams showing good feet. Cucurella crosses. Otamendi with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Martinez. Tagliafico. Alvarez! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Molina. De Paul. Alvarez. And here's Messi. And it's Molina. Alvarez. Got a throw in. Laporte. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Martinez. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Over to the left. Otamendi. De Paul. Tagliafico. Martinez. And here's Messi. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Laporte. Nico Williams. Laporte. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Could go all the way here. He's had a shot! He scores! Deep, deep into injury time!
Spain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Spain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Martinez. Tagliafico. Otamendi. McAllister. And here's Messi. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Martinez. Martinez. He's in a great position here. McAllister. No way through, so back it comes. Yamal wins the duel this time. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Martinez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Molina. De Paul. And it's Messi. McAllister. Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tagliafico opts to play it back. Rodri aim forwards. Pedri. Nico Williams. Tagliafico. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. They are right into last chance territory. Pedro Porro puts them all in.
Alvarez, forwards and with intent. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. And that is that. Spain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain.
After an unforgettable 2-2 first half, the action continued at incredible pace. Spain forget bravely and forgot another goal, but Argentina responded with the determination of true champions, scoring two wins in the second half to complete an unforgettable 4-3 victory. Argentina have successfully defended their FIFA World Cup title, become back-to-back World Cup champions, and title and historic fourth FIFA World Cup trophy. Spain giving everything until the final whistle and produced one of the finest performances of the tournament. But tonight, they fell just one step short of football greatest prize. Final score: Spain 3 for Argentina. What a final, what a performance, what a night for football. Thank you for watching GoalMatol. Like if you enjoyed this unforgettable World Cup final. Comment your man of the match. Subscribe to GoalMatol for more realistic FIFA World Cup 2026 series. Stay tuned for more insist matches. See you on the next one.